Every woman deserves a housekeeper. Today we are interviewing a potential new housekeeper. One thing that I don't have time for is domestic stuff. I am busy changing the world, changing my life, changing my mind. So I don't have time to do things like wash clothes, wash the dishes, clean up the kitchen, clean up the bathroom, clean up the living room. I don't have time for that. And so one of the things I want you ladies to think about in this new season is new rules. New rules meaning in this new season, I don't do things that is not income producing activity. Income is necessary. It is not okay to be broke. It is not okay to rob Peter to pay Paul. It's not okay to live from paycheck to paycheck. In this next season, I want you to think that you're going to focus your time on doing things that bear fruit. And as you bear fruit, you use their fruit to feed others. What does that mean? Hire people. Feed people with your fruit. And that's what I want you to think. New rules. I will feed people mentally, spiritually, financially, and emotionally with my fruit. New rules. Again, I will feed people mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially with my fruit. Everything that I do in this season will bear fruit. New rules.
It's women like this that's keeping Black women single. Yes, people like Stormy Wellington running around Instagram and TikTok and anywhere they'll let this woman show up. Women like her, they are keeping Black women single. Her audience is mostly full of Black women, and this is what she's telling them. You see stuff like this and then kind of get an understanding of why it's so hard for Black women to couple, to be in a relationship. No man is trying to be with a woman like this. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Now, if Stormy Wellington was just talking about her life and how she's doing things, that's different. One, she's not qualified for a decent man. She's really only qualified for Pookie with the 10 children. That's why she's with the guy that she's with now. Out here hosting Black women empowerment meetings for $15,000 and then embarrassing those same women who's paying her and lining her pockets up, talking about what's so vibrational and plastering it all over the internet to make herself look good at the expense of the woman who paid her $15,000 to be at her event. Only for her to use these Black women empowerment events to pay for her rent agent Pookie, out here allegedly paying for his child support and buying all his clothes, while he's also being accused of scamming his ex. If you missed the last video, the link is below for you to check it out. You might want to watch it after this video. But yes, Coach Stormy isn't just talking about her lifestyle. Her goal is to change women's mindsets and make them think like her so she can make money off them.
Every woman deserves a housekeeper.
Thank you, Shaq.
You see this message that she's pushing out, basically telling women and young women they don't have to wash their own clothes, they don't have to do laundry for their family, or they don't have to cook for their families. I'm sorry, if you're not in the 1% or at least 2%, you can't afford what she's talking about. So her telling this to women is totally damaging. It's damaging to any woman who would take her statement seriously, even slightly in any way. Black women listening to Stormy Wellington adopting this mindset is why no man will want to be with you of any race. This woman is very masculine, and straight masculine men don't want another man running around the house with a wig on. And if you have this mindset, you lack femininity, this is the reason why you're single or why you can't seem to attract and keep a decent man. The man you want will never put up with this. This woman is constantly talking about money as if money makes everything. And a lot of you listening to people like her, you think that your job will replace a man. You think your business will replace a man. You think if you make more money than your man, then you will be in charge of him and be the head. And this right here is why Black men are dipping out. Yes, this is why Black men are checking out. If Maria gotta come over to your house and do everything because you can't do anything, then don't be surprised when your man goes running off with Maria. Maria may not have money like you, but she's more feminine than you. Think about it. Why would a man go through you just to get access to Maria when he could just go and get Maria in the first place without having to put up with you?
Well, duh.
You know, at that point, what's the purpose of you? If Maria can do everything better than you and everything about her attitude and disposition is better than yours, then what's the need for you?
One thing that I don't have time for is domestic stuff. I am busy changing the world, changing my life, changing my mind. So I don't have time to do things like wash clothes, wash the dishes, clean up the kitchen, clean up the bathroom, clean up the living room. I don't have time for that. And so one of the things I want you ladies to think about in this new season is new rules. New rules meaning in this new season, I don't do things that is not income producing activity. Income is necessary.
Right, Stormy. So if you don't do non-income producing activities, who's having relations with that rent-a-pookie you got over there? Because we all know you're not making any money laying up with him. He's making money laying up with you because the way her bank account is set up, the money is going to him every time they lay down. Seriously though, Stormy, from what you're saying, women shouldn't have relations unless it's income producing, and for you it's not. You see how silly this is? And some people are like, Stormy is just saying stuff for attention. But trust me, this woman really believes every single word that comes out of her mouth. Personally though, I don't care what Stormy is doing. The problem with Stormy is her encouraging black women to do the same thing. And that's why I say black women like her, they are sabotaging black women with the horrible advice that they're spewing out. We're talking about a 3-time baby mama, 3 babies, 3 baby daddies, and a suspected scamming pookie with a football team full of kids from multiple women out here advising black women, and we wonder what the problem is. For the guys out there, if you have a woman listening to rhetoric like this and you wonder why you can't get along, this is the issue. Your woman was compromised by these online Jezebels. And Coach Stormy, she's always out of touch, always unaware of the current state of regular people. Like that time in 2020 when black people had the blackout.
So y'all could play, but tomorrow I ain't playing. Tomorrow I go even harder. Now I gotta make up for the $100,000 I lost today while y'all wanna black out.
And now a lot of people are experiencing the impact of high inflation, high food costs, high energy costs. It's just so much going on. And she's telling women they all deserve a housekeeper.
Every woman deserves a housekeeper. I don't have time for that. And so one of the things I want you ladies to think about in this new season is new rules. New rules meaning in this new season, I don't do things that is not income producing activity.
Going on vacation is non-income producing, but people go. Getting pampered is non-income producing, but you indulge. Raising her kid isn't income producing. I guess that would explain why she would have to have visitation to see her own kid. And you know, it's probably best that the father has custody because she didn't have time to raise her own kid anyway. She would just leave her kids at the house with other people while she flew around the country getting black women to give her money and charging people $15,000 to feed them on Dixie plates. And by the way, for the Coach Stormy worshipers out there, she said her prices are going up.
There was a point in time when I wasn't a good person. Hello? There was a part of time when, you know, I ain't have no integrity and no character and no honor. None of y'all don't know me. None of y'all Instagram people don't know me. And some of y'all would never know me unless y'all come to pay 20, 30 grand to come to one of my conferences. Because the price is definitely going up. If you ain't come to my conference when it was 10 grand, it might be too late. Because I may not even be doing those low budget conferences no more.
She said if you paid $15,000 for her events before, you got a discount. She's about to up the price to $25,000, $30,000. And all I can say is a black woman paying her, they're just lost. There's no other way to categorize it. This woman is trying to train women to believe money is everything and want them to believe that women having money overrides the woman having to comply with a man's program. Ladies, this woman wants you to believe that having money means you don't have to cooperate. And this is why even if you have an education, a decent job, or a business, you're still having issues getting along with the man. You have to understand that having money doesn't make you a man. And this woman right here, yeah, she worships money and she's trying to get other women to worship money like her. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Why would black women listen to a woman like this who made money, but she failed in every other department, failed in her relationships, failed with her children? Special thank you to Mike, Dark Power, Tony07, and Hardwood King. I appreciate all of you for your support. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.